Earth's shadow doesn't make the moon's phases. Something simpler does. Almost everyone is taught the wrong answer. The moon's phases are not caused by Earth's shadow. Half of the moon is always lit by the sun every single night. What changes is which fraction of that lit half is pointing toward you. It is pure geometry, and the ancient calendar makers figured it out 3,000 years before we had a telescope. Start with the setup. The sun is 93 million miles from Earth. The moon is 238,400 kilometers from Earth, close enough that we see it as a disk, far enough that sunlight hits it from essentially one direction at a time. Because the moon is a sphere, sunlight can only ever illuminate one hemisphere of it. The other hemisphere is in the moon's own shadow. That stays true every night of the year. What changes is the angle. As the moon orbits Earth, your line of sight from the ground sometimes catches the fully lit hemisphere. That is a full moon. Sometimes your line of sight catches the dark hemisphere. That is a new moon. And in between, you catch part of the lit side and part of the dark side. The terminator line, where lit meets dark, is what we call the crescent edge. The moon itself never changes shape. Only the angle between the sun, the moon, and your eye changes. The full cycle from one new moon to the next takes 29.5 days. Astronomers call this the synodic month. It is not the same as the time the moon takes to physically orbit Earth. That is the sidereal month, 27.3 days. The extra 2 days exist because Earth is also moving around the sun. By the time the moon completes one orbit, Earth has shifted and the moon has to catch up a little before the sun, Earth, and moon line up again. Inside that 29.5-day cycle, the phases run in a fixed order. New moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, back to new. Waxing means the lit fraction you see is growing. Waning means it is shrinking. The whole sequence is just the Sun-Earth-Moon angle sweeping from 0 degrees through 90 to 180 and back. Geometry, not magic. So where does Earth's shadow actually fit in? It fits, but only during a lunar eclipse, and lunar eclipses are rare and brief. About 2 to 4 times per year, the moon passes through Earth's actual shadow cone. The whole event takes a few hours, and total eclipses are visible for under 2 hours. That is nothing compared to the steady 29.5-day phase cycle running underneath it. Most of the time, the moon's orbit is tilted about 5 degrees off Earth's orbital plane, so during a normal full moon, the moon passes above or below Earth's shadow and never enters it. That tilt is exactly why we do not see an eclipse every single full moon. The ancient Babylonians figured this out as early as 700 BCE. They tracked the cycle so precisely they could predict lunar eclipses to within a few hours. They did not need a telescope. They needed only patient sky watching and the willingness to trust geometry over folklore. That's the geometry the ancient calendar already got right. Subscribe to Curious Science for more mechanism explainers. Monday, why hair turns gray and which single cell type runs out before the rest of your body does.